sun is partly out today, and as you notice, tons of the snow is gone, just like that. I guess is the quote winter weather all gone for the year? I guess we'll have to wait and see, huh? And what did I read today? I guess it was kind of interesting at first, just with the title. I thought it meant drone with a gun, but apparently it was people, I guess, smuggling stuff into prisons. Although there was a bit of it that was kind of interesting to think about. It says, large guns investigation discovers drones dropping drugs into prisons. Police in Winnipeg say a multi-jurisdictional investigation has found drones have been used to drop large quantities of drugs into federal prisons. Inspector Elton Hall with Winnipeg Police's Organized Crime Unit said officers were beginning a probe into firearms trafficking last year after an increase in crimes involving guns in the city. Investigators learned drugs were also being transported through the crime network. They also learned drugs were being brought into the Stony Mountain Penitentiary in Manitoba and Collins Bay Institution in Ontario using drones. Hall said a very sophisticated drone was being used. It's a really big drone that can carry a large amount of weight, Hall said during a news conference Thursday. Hall showed an image of a drone that was used. The red and black device was carrying a large package high up in the air. Now they show a picture of how much weapons and drugs were confiscated. That's a ton if you look at that picture, holy cow. But I was interested in finding out, well, what is this sophisticated drone? Because they keep making it sound like it's something humongous and all that. It's so revolutionary. But in reality, from the pictures they show anyways, it looks like an Autel Evo that the people were using. So in general, like, what's so sophisticated about that? It's just some, I don't know, people trying to improvise. Oh, I have something that flies. It's like a prosumer drone. So let's use it to transport stuff, so to speak. It just makes me think of that disconnect where a lot of people, they think anything, I guess, that flies nowadays, or just a quote drone, is so crazy, I guess you could say, high tech, when in reality it's so common. Like if someone wants to just use it to take pictures and all that, unless you consider the payload device as, I guess you could say, really high tech and revolutionary. But even that, to me, it's just a regular item that I've seen being used before for other means, so to speak, because it'll come across as, it's like seeing someone use a rice cooker as a quote bomb, which people have done. They put things like nails and stuff like that, so when it quote blows up, it goes and it shoots off against everyone. So you can't really say that's what quote revolutionary. It's just people trying to, I guess you could say, improvise in some way, in a bad way. Why that's a little concerning is because if you keep portraying stuff like that as, oh my god, it's so high tech, it's crazy, and now people see this image where if they see someone out there legitimately just capturing like a photo or a video of the scenery, then they'll have the same mindset. Oh no, it's one of those things. You can whatever attach weapons and stuff to it, when in reality that's not what most people do. Like with the example of the rice cooker, do you fear every time you see a rice cooker, oh no, that thing can be used as a bomb? I don't think so, correct? And the other thing I read seemed to have dealt with criminals as well. How about stealing from children? This one says, former New Mexico school district employee sentenced to 18 months in federal prison for stealing and reselling Apple products meant for Native American school children and for tax fraud. U.S. District Judge Catherine C. Blake sentenced Christy Stock, age 46, of Waterfall, New Mexico, to 18 months in federal prison, followed by 3 years of supervised release for federal charges of interstate transportation of stolen goods and tax fraud. So apparently she had an accomplice where with these stolen goods they would sell it on an eBay account. It says Stock worked for the Central Consolidated School District in New Mexico from 2010 to 2019 and was responsible for overseeing a program to provide Apple iPods to school children with the intent of benefiting Native American children living on tribunal reservations in New Mexico. On behalf of the school district, Stock directed federal grant monies be used to make bulk purchases orders of iPods ranging from 100 to 250 units per order, 2 to 3 times each year. Stock admitted that from 2013 to 2018 she stole more than 3,000 iPods purchased by the school district and sold them on eBay to Chala and others for her personal benefit. Actually, at first I was wondering, is that a typo saying iPods? Wouldn't it be iPads if it's for things like schools and stuff like that? But either way, there's some pretty scummy people out there in the world, I guess you could say. But I guess if there's a silver lining, at least they got caught, huh? Now whether or not they will do it again, who knows? Alright, see you guys later.